So, Skipper, what are we doing here? What day is it?
It is Saturday, June 11th, 2005, and we're on board the Sea Scout training vessel Kuan Yin en route to the start of the Marion-Bermuda race. We're currently in the northern part of the bay in the Elk River, getting ready to enter the Chesapeake and Delaware Canal later on this afternoon or early this evening.
Current is setting you across the channel. Be aware that the approaching ship may be hitting into the current that will appear to be moving in one direction, but is actually traveling in a different direction. Every pilot, as a result of not applying enough leeway in a lateral current, has found your ship much closer to a point of land, shoal, buoy, or other vessels that will sail. Some pilots will spend 6 hours walking around inside. On this good wide open break list, you are traveling towards the ship on a relative order. In other words, there's no way for the pilot to know. You really can't tell what the signal is. Fiber vessels are one of the worst radar techniques in insurance. And I'm sure you have some type of radar restrictor placed on the top of your mast. The highest point of the power vector is very free distance. It is an excellent idea, and one every sensible man will follow. You don't suppose... Shut up. You're firing up.
So Brian, where are we?
Haven't quite figured that out yet.
Kyle, what have you been doing this morning?
Trying to find bug spray.
Okay.
So the engine was well behaved.
Oh yeah.
4:30 we had to put more gas in it. Is that right?
John's working on getting us some more wind. The engine noise you hear, the engine is not engaged. That would be a race violation. It's just engaged to run the generator to recharge our batteries because we have about a 16 amp electrical load with all our goodies going on. We're now down in the cabin. This is what you're greeted with as soon as you come down the ladder is a bunch of hanging foul weather gear. But basically a nice tidy galley, courtesy of Chef Steve. Here's Chief Electrician is busy working on his manuals and probably preparing to wire up the single sideband to the computer. Up forward's a lot of loose gear. We have our little printer, our library, some nice tunes. Over here's the nav station, relatively organized for a change. Here we see the chef. Mike, do you have any comments for the folks back home?
No, actually, it's a really good trip, so there's nothing to complain about, so it's all good.
All right. Well, you guys look like you're passing an exciting watch up there.
Oh, it's a thrill a minute.
Well, at least your tummies look happy.
Yeah. Just a minute ago we had a thrill. I expected it at any time. I was kind of hoping that we had Pop-Tarts like we have cookies.
No, we do not have a Pop-Tart ball.
This, my friends, is the Gulf Stream. We're shortening sail in the Gulf Stream because the waves are starting to crest. Want to get the boat under better control.
You couldn't be grungier today.
So Tim, where are we and what's happening?
We're on a boat going that way.
How can you contrast our situation now with late last night?
We were on a boat going every way.
And we're actually moving forward.
I see. Sailing towards Bermuda, is that right?
Yes.
Some gorgeous blue water you got there.
Oh, I know. I had it specially airlifted in this morning. That was expensive, let me tell you.
And I'm amazed to see dry decks here, dry teak.
We're very excited on this boat.
Yes, sirree. Looks like life is good. Well, here we see Tim working on a wiring project underway. Never one to let boat conditions stand in the way. He's wiring up 12-volt sockets for the nav station and the pilot berth. We got good tunes in the background. We got a nice blue sunny sky, puffy clouds. The winds are fair for Bermuda. That's the view of the cook's galley.
So how many miles to the shores of Bermuda, Skipper?
244.
244.
Yep, I think we can make it. Well, here we are, just a typical Tuesday evening in the Gulf Stream. There's Mike and Brian. Over there's Drew. Standing lookout there is Tim. At the helm is John, who's just celebrated his closing Bermuda to within 200 miles. And in the back there's Steve. Hi, Steve.
Hey!
So how you guys all doing?
Good.
Peachy. Peachy, huh?
Peachy.
Would you care to tell us about your big discovery this morning?
Yeah, I saw a big chunk of rock over there.
Aha. So we're actually inside of Bermuda.
No, it's Bermuda.
Bermuda.
Aha.
Notice to those number 001. Due to the danger danger of stranding on the reefs fringing Bermuda.
Closing in on the finish line here. There's St. David's Light. Black buoy's just ahead under the sail.
Same thing as the deal onto the cargo carrier. That bag.
All right, men, well done. Well done, I'm proud of you. Hold your course for a little bit. Here we are at Customs House, checking in at St. George's. There's the little customs place, St. George's Harbor. Lads are getting the dinghy ready. There's the harbor, and there's St. George's Dinghy and Sports Club, where we hope to tie up later. Okay, boys, let's have a serenade as we approach home here.
Okay. Pennsylvania, mighty empire, Maryland, so true. Delaware and Virginia's, Columbia's district too. From the corners of